Hey guys, welcome to another video here. I'm just kind of doing installments. They're like 14 or 15-minute long videos on all the cards in the pre-release that's going to be coming up for Innistrad. There are a lot of playable draft cards. This is a draft set. Not that many constructed cards that I can see that'll be really good and constructed. There are a few. There are a few in this color bracket here. But let's go ahead and look over this first card here. This is a really interesting card, but it's called Back from the Brink. 6 mana, so it's a little slow, but exile a creature card from your graveyard and pay its mana cost. Okay, so any creatures that die, pay its mana cost. Say there's a creature in your graveyard, you can do this at any time. Well, you can only, it says only do it as a sorcery, but anytime during your turn, obviously. So then you put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that card. So you're reanimating your whole deck with this card. That's good. Especially like you probably want to play like a black blue with this maybe. I mean like yeah, black blue, you know. Let's look at another card here. Cackling and counterpart. Blue is such a dominant color. Probably my favorite in this set. Well, maybe. Put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of target creature you control, and it has flashback. Not bad. Not bad at all. Because you can like copy a creature that has an ability that's really cool, so if you do that ability twice, that's really good too. So, it's a good draft card. Next. 3, 2. You tap target creature, it's an enchant creature, and then it doesn't untap. So it's, I can't remember what that card's called, but they had a very similar card to this that was blue or white or something like that. It was blue actually. I remember it was back in Torment or something, a card just like this. But interesting, you know, slows him down. Nothing wrong with a pacifism ability. And here we are with the Curse of Bloody Tome. The curses are kind of interesting. This one, one of my teammates likes this card. I don't think it's, you know, I go for more of like Steam than like tricks. So like this is the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep. The player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. The only way that I would play a card like this, if you get multiple of them, you hit him with like 3 of these. He's top decking like 6 of his cards every turn, and they're going into the graveyard. You could mill him really quickly, and also removes a lot of key cards from the game. Invisible Stalker, 2 for 1/1. This guy can like go all the way by himself. He's unblockable and he's hexproof. This can't be targeted by your opponent's abilities, so it's good. Alright, next. Lost in the Mist. Counter target spell and return target permanent to its owner's hand. It's like kind of removal, and it's also a counter, and it's common. I wouldn't run more than 2 of these in your deck, but definitely interesting. Mind Shrieker, this is a good card. 2 for a flyer, 1/1. The mana there's ability for 2, so you can do this multiple times. Target player puts the top cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Yeah, puts the top card, and then you get X plus X until end of turn, where X is that card's converted mana cost. So say you do it, you say you have 6 mana, and you pay 2, and you see like a creature that's a 3 mana cost. Okay, this guy gets 3 plus 3, so he's a 4/4 flyer. Or you're like, oh, I want to risk it and go for something bigger, and then do it again, but you get a land or something. It's like, it doesn't even say you can only do this once. So you could do this multiple times and he gets X plus X, X plus X. This card is broken. Like, if you have 6 mana and you do this 3 times, say you get 3, 4 mana cost creatures, this guy gets 12 plus 12. And you just swing. This card should, I mean, it's broken. It should say you can only do this once per turn. This card will win by itself. It's so good. Murder of Crows. Flying 4/4 for 5, not bad. Whenever another creature dies, you may draw a card. If you do discard a card, it has a Merfolk Looter effect on it, and it's already a 4/4 flyer. Uncommon, you will see this guy being played. If your opponent is playing blue, he will definitely have one of these cards. Look out for it. Let's move to the next set of cards. I love blue. This is just a huge, crazy, awesome set for blue. This guy, the best card in the set. Snapcaster Mage. Amazing in constructed. Amazing in limited. Flash for 2. 2/1. When he enters the battlefield, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. That is awesome. If you know a card called Mystic Snake, it used to cost 4 mana. You would counter target spell when it came into play, and then you'd also have like a 2/1 or a 2/2 snake or something like that. It's essentially the same thing. You're going to get a 2/1 for 2, and then like say you pay another 2 and you like use another ability that, you know, draw a card or something, or you know, like this other card right here, think twice, that comes up next. You could like do that. You could pay 4, get a 2/1 and draw a card, you know, or something like that. It's just it's limitless, the things you could do with this guy. This is really good. I have a feeling this guy will be banned in Modern, just because that's just huge. Actually, he will be. I'm gonna go ahead and guarantee that right now. Think twice. 2, draw a card. Flashback. It's okay. It's a common though, so it's not too bad. Kind of like it. I'm not saying it's amazing. It's not like a first pick. It's not a second pick. It's not a third pick. It's just something that is pickable. Undead Alchemist. This guy has a lot of abilities. 4 for a 4/2. Not bad. If a zombie you control would deal combat damage to a player, instead that player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from his or her library, exile that card and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Now what this is saying is you're not just going to get a bunch of 2/2s and kill him by doing damage. This card right here, you're going to play in a black-blue zombie deck, and he is going to just keep milling your opponent like crazy, and you can block like crazy too. I like it. I think it's good. You know, you get through 4 damage, okay, mill 4 cards off. You just put 4 creatures in there, okay, I get 4 2/2 black zombies. Wow. You know, that's pretty good. And then next turn, you hit them, like, you get the 2/2s, right? So you have 8 zombies, plus 4 here. You hit them again. Now this time, you hit them for 12. Boom. This just creates an army huge. Like, the whole basis on this set for zombies is zombies win by just outnumbering you. And that's just, you know, if you watch any zombie movie or anything like that, zombies win by outnumbering you. This is exactly a card that backs that up, especially with that card that like add 13 zombies, you know, 2/2 zombies or something like that. That's just crazy. Very interesting mechanic. Next, Scab Runinator. Now there's an ability that this guy has, and I wanted to use this guy as a prime example because I think he's one of the best. There's one more that I think is equally good too. It's additional cost to cast him. Exile 3 creature cards from your graveyard. Once again, a black-blue zombie deck. This would be awesome. Flying 5/6 for 3. On turn 3, you're most likely not going to have 3 creature cards in your graveyard. You draw this guy later, not too bad. This guy's an amazing, but you can also play him from your graveyard. That's good too. So say, you know, he dies and he's in your graveyard, and you can you know, bring them back later on or something, and it's just good. Spectral Flight 2. Enchanted creature gets 2/2 and has flying. I don't think it's an amazing card, but I think that I wanted to put some more enchant creatures in there, and there's not that many enchanted creatures um, that are very good as far as you know, doing anything great. I like when, you know, there's like some in there that like give them lifelink and that's it. No other abilities, no other nothing. Lifelink is great, but this gives you 2/2 and flying. It only costs 2, so you know, put this on your undead alchemist up there. He does 6 damage now. He has flying, so he's gonna get through milling the deck like crazy. You know, it's interesting. Okay, Flightful Delusion. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. That player discards a card. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 thing. It's a common too. It's not amazing because they're probably gonna have the mana to pay this counter, but it's a situational card. Lantern Spirit. Flying. Return Lantern Spirit to its owner's hand. Now it's a 2/1 flyer for 3, which is okay. The reason I like him is because you can block before damage, return him back to your hand. He's an infinite blocker, and he can get some early damage in. And do we have one more here? We do. Once again, 2 double face cards. These are pretty good. Let's take a look here. First guy only costs 1 for a 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If it's an instant or a sorcery card, transform. So if you get really lucky, you can transform this guy as soon as he comes into play on turn 1, have a 3/2 flyer. Wow. So, not bad. Well, it'll be turn 2, because at the beginning of your upkeep. So turn 2, like when you're going to swing next, you know, say you go first, you play this guy. You say go. He goes first, does nothing. Your turn. Oh, look, it's an instant. Okay, cool. It goes into your hand. This guy's a 3/2, swing for 3. Turn 2. Not bad. Next. And it's a common. So you'll see this guy quite often, I bet. Alright, test subject, defender. I like defenders. They give you some protection early. Plus this guy's not too bad. He's one of these guys that like, you just wait around until he just gets big, you know? He just sits there until he just like becomes your game winner. So, here it is. 2 for 0/3. 2 ability. Put a hatchling counter on him. Then if there are 5 or more, remove them all and transform him. The cool thing about this guy is he doesn't transform back. So once he transforms, it's a 13/13 trample. Very interesting. I like it. It's pretty cool. But you know, it's like one of those cards that like it costs 2, so you know he's blocking for a little bit, you know, end of your turn, pay 2 and put a counter on him. My turn, you know, pay 4, put 2 counters. Very quickly he can turn into a 13/13 and win the game. But that's it for the blue, and I'm gonna do some more soon. Next color is white, and then you got lands and artifacts and stuff. But I will see you